Do you know that your family member can be the actual devil? Hear me out. There's this girl. When she was 19 years old, she had a sister. Her sister was just 1 year, 4 months younger than her. So their age gap wasn't much like that. Her sister was very close to her. Like really, really close to her. Her sister wanted what she had. Her sister wanted her hair, her toys, her clothes, everything, to her friends, even to her boyfriends. And do you know the worst part about her wanting her boyfriends? It's not like after she gets the guy, she will stay with the guy. When she notices that the guy has broken up with her sister, she will also leave the guy. The sister was just basically after her life, and I don't know what kind of sister is that. Fast forward to when our sister went into the university. She had admission, so she got into the university, and her sister also tried her best and was able to get into that same university as her. This girl started seeing this guy. He was 22 years old then. He was charming, he was good, he was caring, he was loving, and he treated her like a princess, which she was. She tried her best to keep this guy away from her sister, knowing fully well what would happen if her sister gets to find out about this guy. She was able to keep him a secret for at least a year. Then, during this period, this girl would go to the guy's house. When she goes to the guy's house, they will do the after everything, then he will give her contraceptive pills to take and she will take them. But she didn't really see a problem with taking these pills and with everything they did, because the guy was really good at it, and he preferred it like that with no form of protection. So her sister got to find out about this guy, and when she found out about this guy, what usually happened. So this guy started drifting more towards her sister and started drifting away from her, and finally they broke up. Fast forward to when the girl graduated from the university. She met this guy. This guy was so handsome. Like, he was so handsome. He had a hot body and he was rich. They dated for a couple of months, about 8 months or so. Then the guy proposed to her and they got married. After getting married, they were trying for children, and like 6 months into the marriage, there was still no child. So they were wondering. They started visiting doctors and visiting hospitals, and one doctor was able to point out that the problem is that her womb is very weak because of excessive intake of contraceptive pills. But the doctor suggested IVF, and when they took the chance, the IVF actually worked and she got pregnant. About 3 months into the pregnancy, this girl was in so much pain. Like, everything was paining her. She even had to stop work. That's the extent of the pain. She was in so much pain, so she picked up her phone one day and called her mother and started crying to her mother and was telling her that she cannot take it anymore, that this is too much for her. So the mother comforted her and told her that she would have come to help her out, but she cannot come, that she's too old to come. Even if she comes, instead of her to be helping her out, she will be more of a burden to her. So the mother suggested to her that her sister should come instead. And she immediately declined. She said no, that her sister cannot come to her house. That why will her sister come to her house? But the mother was able to convince her that it's better for her sister to come to the house rather than a total stranger coming to the house. So she finally agreed, and a week later her sister was in her house. Her sister was initially helping her too. She was doing her best. She was helping her. She was cleaning, she was cooking, she was everything. Her sister was helping out. One day when she was upstairs sleeping, she got thirsty and she decided to come downstairs to get some water. When she opened the living room door, she saw her sister on top her husband in the same position that her husband had taught her. So she was shocked and she fell on her belly. And her husband immediately rushed her to the hospital. And when he rushed her, it was already too late. The baby had already gone. So she was so devastated and heartbroken. So after her 3 months of pain, she lost the baby, and all because of her sister. Her husband was begging her to forgive him. So she thought about everything and she later forgave him because the guy had never done anything like that in the period they were together. It's until her sister came, and she knows fully well the type of person her sister is. So she didn't really blame the husband like that. So after everything, they decided to try for a child again. And this time the doctor said nothing can be done, that she cannot have a child again. Her womb is already too weak. She discovered now that her sister is pregnant, and she's pregnant for her husband. The mother now suggested to her that instead of them to stay childless, they can just take her sister's child and raise the child as their own, since the child is already their blood. So she can take the child and raise the child as her own. So now she's very confused. She's saying the child that caused her own child, she should raise the child. She says she's not going to be able to do that. Now she's very confused. She's asking for your advice. Should she just leave everything and walk away, or should she take the child and raise the child as hers? Please give her your advice in the comment section.